now he's lost Barry. So how does that affect him at this point?
Well, obviously it makes him very, very upset, but it seems to be kind of the premise of the show. There's always somebody coming after my kids, so like it's probably something I'm going to have to worry about in eternity.
Has him being in the force, I can't talk.
That's okay.
The Speed Force, does that affect Joe more so than having potentially losing Iris?
Well, I think the big thing is like we don't know what happens in the Speed Force with Barry. Like we don't know if he'll ever get a chance to come back, and if he does get to come back, what kind of shape is he in? You know, so yeah, like I said, there's always something for Joe to worry about. You know.
How much does that mess things up for Joe just keeping Central City safe?
Obviously, it's a lot tougher. I mean, I have to, you know, I don't have any meta powers. So all I have is a gun in my brain. So, you know, it makes it really, really difficult. But, you know, I do have a Kid Flash, and I have a vibe, and sometimes, like, hey, who put that there? Okay, good. We're good. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, yeah, so I do have a little help. Actually, a lot of help. They do a lot more than I do.
So is he more protective this season because he's not protected anymore?
I wouldn't say more protective. I think he's always been in protective mode with his kids. Like, you know, if you have kids, you know that. Like, you know, it's not like suddenly you're going to be even more protective, you know. And also, my kids are our kids. You know, they're grown-ups. So, like, I have to sort of, you know, let them be, but still I worry. I don't know, but I keep hearing rumors. You know, it's never been confirmed, but I keep hearing some things. I mean, you never know. You might end up on another Earth where sing again. You know, like.
What I'm curious about is the Flash. I always viewed as sort of the sunny, optimistic show of the DC TV universe. It feels like it's getting gloomier and darker.
Well, I mean, that's something that was addressed actually this season. Like they said that last season was about as dark as we ever wanted to get. And this season we're going back to like the levity of like the first season. So, you know, things are going to get a little bit lighter. It's going to be a little bit more family focused. There are some big baddies that we're going to be worried about for the season, but we're going to try to keep it light.
Good.
You know,
I think the show works best.
I think so too.
And when you guys talking like, you know, other Earths and everything like that, with other, I was talking to different producers and everything about the crossovers that are coming up for this next season. Like, if you had your say to the writers, what kind of, you know, like, premise would you want for the 4 shows?
Wow, that's a good question because like I'm so not really aware of the other worlds, you know, because I don't usually do much in the crossover worlds. But, you know,
maybe Joe could have a bigger role in the crossovers this time. That could be your pitch.
maybe so. I mean, I think you're giving me more ideas than I have. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that might actually be kind of cool. I really love the gang over at Legends and Supergirl. So like, it'd be kind of cool if I could sort of get in there somewhere. You know, like it'd be really, really cool. But who knows? I mean, I don't get to write it. At least not yet. You know, like. Well, I have a girlfriend now, little girlfriend, which is pretty awesome because we look really funny together. But Danielle Nicolette is coming back as Cecile, and I think we're going to be a thing. We're definitely going to be a thing.
It's not going to be a season of challenging that relationship.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be challenging. I mean, come on, it is the Flash. Things always happen, particularly if I have somebody I love, something's going to happen to them. So, you know, I'm sure something's going to happen to her.
Do you get to have any input?
Not much. I mean, I created Joe, so there's little things that I get to do and say because I'm Joe, and like nobody can challenge that. But mostly it's left up to the writers and the producers as to what's going to happen. You got the warning? All right. Well, I'm going to bounce. Thanks, you guys. Enjoy your con.